And welcome to another edition of the Katar Lhal podcast. And this time, we're going to do random talks, uh, my fifth episode. So, welcome, and let's check out who's in the chat. We have Sergeant Gurantias, uh, Guratinas, Rising Renegades, Morning Guitar, just stopping by to say hello. Yes, good morning, good evening, guys. This is, of course, I changed my schedule for this month. I'm going to air here in the Philippines at night, starting today, maybe for a month or so, except on the time that I'll do Fate and Comics with Bishop. That it's still on regular schedule. So, what's up, everyone? We're in the road to 500 subs still, and I hope you guys enjoy the channel, like, subscribe, and share the channel. Subscribe, subscription is highly appreciated, and also the replay crew is highly appreciated. Uh, you guys make my audience. So, what is our topic today? Tonight, this of course is random talks with Qatar Law. We just speaking about anything and everything. We talk about politics. We talk about comics. We talk about movies. We talk about uh, rats and yeah. The first topic is for tonight. Where's Alice Guo? So Alice Guo, for those who don't know, is the mayor of a town slash city in Tarlac in the Philippines, and damn, she's a spy. Yep, the spy from China, and they were investigating the Senate, Congress, and the Senate are currently investigating what she did with the so-called pogo business. It's online gambling and such. And it turns out that Alice is not a Filipino. And what happened was in July, she was investigated uh, earlier in this July. Then she disappeared. And someone in Twitter, a Twitter friend of mine, said that she might already be gone. And true to that, come August, she's gone. And that uh, our president, uh, Marcos Jr., said that heads will roll. So we'll see. And sometimes this kind of stuff makes strange bedfellows. So, which agencies uh, are to blame for the disappearance of the Mayor Alice Guo. So I remember the movie Salt when we're talking about Alice Guo because she's like Angelina Jolie's character. She's a spy, the spy, and everyone should blame. You know, everyone should blame the previous administration for this fiasco. Let's all remember that the Duterte administration opened the door for the Chinese influx here in the Philippines. Everything went Chinese. And yeah, everything sucks in a way. And yes, it's all planned. Imagine uh, became becoming mayor in a city, town slash town in the Philippines means that our laws are found wanting. Yep, ano eh, Bastusan blues. It's really. So where is Alice? Last I heard that she's somewhere in was it Indonesia or somewhere in the Golden Triangle? Who knows? Uh, Personally, uh, if you haven't got something to hide, why are you hiding? 'Di ba? Kung wala kang kasalanan, bakit nagtatago ka? This is a product of the previous administration, the brassiness of Philippine politics, and yes, and people really voted, especially in her hometown, home city of Bamban, Tarlac. Man, I'm uh, I'm having my tongue is twisting for that. So the question now is, will will the authorities find the mayor? Actually, she was already her position was already taken from her because it it was really proven by the Senate of the Philippines that she's not a natural born Filipino, and that's against the Constitution of the Philippines. Yeah, even a third world country like us should have laws. Without laws, it will be utter chaos. Yes, and the next topic I have, I hope I invited a guest for this evening, but it's still early for him, maybe. So next topic is the cult figure, the cult leader of the kingdom of Jesus Christ, blah blah blah, Apollo Kiboloy. This guy is wanted first in the US and second here in the Philippines because this guy is supposed to be the spiritual advisor of ex president Duterte and his family in Davao. You see that a 10 million peso uh, reward is offered for the capture of Apollo Kibuloy. Remember all those cult figures, especially in the States, like David Koresh from Waco, Texas, where the authorities killed killed him and his followers. A lot of cult uh, members globally, all over the world, opt to kill themselves somehow, which is really weird. So, well, what can you expect from a cult? There's, of course, Gunny Poo's cult, and yeah. So this guy is wanted for various offense, human trafficking. Uh, what else? Let's check. Human trafficking, uh, exploitation, contempt of court. Uh, Here in the Philippines, he's charged with human trafficking and child abuse, exploitation, and such cases. Yeah, believe it or not, this guy is a big messianic complex person in Davao, down in the Mindanao. His basic theology is his teaching basically is saying he's the actual Son of God. If that's not a cult, then I wonder what it's called. This person is influential, especially for the leaders of Davao City, and I don't know, man. It's ano to eh, kultong kulto, basic uh, cultic figure, and you know I think Mindanao is ripe for cults, even the rest of the islands. But this guy takes the cake. His his connection with the Dutertes makes him a bit dangerous and very influential. It seems like people fear him. I don't know why. Currently, the PNP, the Philippine National Police, has cordoned off the temple where he's supposed to be hiding. And the vice president of the Philippines, Sara Duterte, has shown her support for this cult leader. Imagine, man, the vice president will do anything just to make her supporters, her family supporters, safer. And man, that totally unhinged, in my opinion, the VP, right? The cases, man, they have been investigated in Congress, in the Senate, and they should just arrest him just to make it humane. If not, then will we have a Waco, Texas scenario here in Davao City? Who knows? Maybe, maybe not, right? And maybe this guy is already, I'll quote the vice president of the Philippines. I don't know if she's joking or she's serious, but she said he's already flown the coop in heaven. That's bullshit, man. The, that family is really spouting bullshit. So, next topic. Uh, there. The Chinese aggression in the uh, West Philippine Sea slash South China Sea. The Chinese Coast Guard, the Chinese militia, naval militia, is somehow brazen enough to ram the Philippine vessel that's patrolling that area of the West Philippine Sea, and I don't know, man. Way back in 2016, the UN uh, the UCLOS has already declared. Let's wait. I'm gonna check out what name it is. The United Nations Convention of the Sea, Convention on the Law of the Sea, already declared that area in the so-called West Philippine Sea as a part of the Philippine sovereign territory. And yet, the Chinese Navy is still claiming. that area as theirs, although it's technically our our territory. So why did they? Why are they saying that it's theirs to begin with? Yeah, they're using a narrative that says it's historically theirs, but uh, it's not true. The nine dash line is imaginary for the Chinese to say it's theirs. They're really craving for something bad to happen. For yeah, so we have Brogu on the chat. Uh, Good morning, good evening, Brogu. Welcome to my non-comic, my random talks stream. So we continue. These people are claiming what's not theirs, and the UN already declared uh, that part of the South China Sea, the West Philippine Sea, as we call it, as part of our economic uh, territory, EEZ, exclusive economic zone, here in the Pacific. And I think China wants to start a war. No, no doubt about it. They want to start a war with the Philippines. And while we're a poor nation, we have an agreement with the US. Yep, we have a treaty, the US Philippines Treaty, the Mutual Defense Treaty, ever since 1951. Yep. Yeah, and this treaty was neglected and sort of made as thrown as garbage by the previous president, again, Rudolph Rudy Duterte. Man, that guy is a poor example of a leader. So Brogu said China is going to put the US to the test because of the upcoming election. They want to see what the new president will do. So, Brogu, who will you vote for? Trump or what's her name? Harris. Although that's a different topic later on here in this stream. It's about current events and other stuff. And man, we're in the brink of war again, and it seems that China's saying a different narrative than what's really happening in the territories. They want. Okay, this is my opinion. It, I think China is doing everything just to feed its billion of people in the mainland. Now, once that they charge up or bomb Taiwan, then that will be the start of the war, the incoming war here in the area. And I a third world war is not far fetched, right? It's not far fetched in this coming days, this coming months. And as my friend Sin Havoc often says, buckle up, it's 2024, something will happen. Everything will happen. Some things we don't want to happen will definitely happen. Yes. And I don't know, man. We have to defend the country. Although I don't want uh, a war to happen, I think everything hinges in this coming elections. Number one in the US this coming November, and next year, next May 2025, for the midterm election in the Philippines. Because let's face it, ano yan eh, uh, everything is going to be unraveled. And if you don't vote wisely, then we're back. We're going to be back as the laughing stock of the world. So, yeah, waiting for what happens next. Yeah. Okay, next topic. This is a personal opinion for people who's watching this. Marcus Jr., good or bad? Well, so far, I find his leadership uh, better than the previous president that we have. That guy, Duterte's, man, he's bobo. He doesn't know anything else but, and somehow the the son, the the son of the dictator, is been so far good for the country. And it's been how many years since 20, so it's been 2 years to 3 years that he's been president. And so far a lot of things change, a lot of things are exposed, a lot of things are being talked about. And And definitely, we're still in a wait and see attitude towards Marcos Jr. Yeah. And so far, he makes his father blush because they're totally the opposite. So far, I think that Brogu, I think that our president, current president, is uh, what term will I use? He's trying hard to be accepted by all uh, quarters here in the Philippines. But I'm observing him in the side of caution. Let's like him or not, his family, the Marcos family, has been the biggest robber, the biggest thief in the history of the Philippines. And it took a Duterte to save face for his family somehow, or for now. We'll see. And I think the person behind the good image we're seeing with Marcus Jr. is his wife. Yeah, I think she's a bit influencing her husband. Yes, and what else? Next year will be another story. We'll see how his supporters will support him and others, which is really common here in the Philippines. So the next topic I'm about to talk about is there, Sara Duterte, our current vice president. Is she a brat? I think she's a brat. Yeah, she's being currently she had this budget hearings over at the Senate, and she acts like a brat, right? And she acts like I don't know, man. I feel that she doesn't know anything. She just wants power, man. Ah, man. I missed the panel here because I invited people to join the panel, but no one's coming, or it's still early for my friends to come. Sara Duterte was the Secretary of Education during the first 2 years of the Marcos administration, and she has nothing to show. They're screening her budget. She wants a so big budget for the office of the vice president, but okay, Brogu has something to say. There's a young president in Burkina Faso, which is in Africa, and he's really doing a good job helping his people. Man, good, man. It's good news to hear. It's unlike here, where the politicians only think of themselves, which is a common trait for politicians here. Although they'll say that they're helping, but corruption is prevalent, and you can't really say that they're corrupt. They will charge you with libel and such, and you may come home with a body bag, or worse, you might swim with the fishes. Back to Sara Duterte. She acted like a brat during the Senate, uh, the congressional hearing for her budget, and she she's a lawyer actually, and turns out that she doesn't understand what the proper procedure for a budget hearing in the Philippine Congress. She just wants to do things her way, and honestly, I don't think that she won fairly in the last elections. But that's only my opinion. I could be jailed for this or what. Good thing I'm not in Davao. Okay, definitely a brat, in my opinion. Next topic: the U.S. elections this coming November. So, how did it come to this? Why is Harris running? Why is Trump running again? Wasn't he jailed? Be careful what you say. These politicians don't like the truth. Yeah, true. Every politician don't like the truth at all. Remember, was it June or July that Trump was assassinated? Failed, but the assassin failed. So Trump was assassinated last July in an uh, open air campaign near Butler, Pennsylvania. Yeah. And after that, when, hey, bro, be careful. There are a lot of Democrat uh, Democrat supporters in the Philippines, which is weird. Well, uh, I agree with you, bro. I think when all this is said and done, Trump will win this November. The the problem I see now is will he be able to be president this time? I mean, everyone seems to hate him. Well, everyone except uh, the guy from X, Twitter. Yeah, it's all about freedom, if you ask me. The liberal left thinks that they have a monopoly of freedom, but no. I remember the time when the liberals love Trump, except the time when he became the president. I wonder what happened. It's gonna be a wild ride, and as St. Havoc says, brace yourselves. Yep, this is gonna be, whoa, a wild ride for the U.S. It's been how many years now since Trump was president, and he has a lot of felonies. Well, supposed felonies, and yeah, man, but he still can run. The Democrats and the Republicans are just two sides of the same coin. We need a third party. Definitely, you guys need a third party to balance out what's happening here there in the US. Uh, and I don't think that both Democrats and Republicans are equipped to do that. Well, yeah. So next slide. Okay, my political topics are over. Excuse me. Excuse me. So the next topic is the acolyte cancer. So how can a good Star Wars series be cancelled? Wouldn't you like to know? This has become political in this question with the acolyte has been turned into a political circus. And yes, I watch the acolyte episodes, all the episodes of the acolyte. And to tell you the truth, it sucked, man. It really sucked. And my people from the Philippines are pro acolyte because of Manny, the guy who played the Sith Lord, Quimir. Yeah. Quimir is the Sith acolyte, and he's Filipino Canadian. That's why the people here are pro Quimir. Manny Jacinto is the actor who plays the dark acolyte. So Brogu said, "Can you believe people that like the acolyte are trying to get a season two? They're still trying to push this issue, but any sane person can see that it's not going to happen." Yeah, so if they really follow the news on the acolyte, they know that Kathleen Headland, is that her name? The showrunner has pushed for the agenda over and over again. Poor acting, poor directing. It's that series is dead, and it took Star Wars with it. Somehow, Star Wars is not uh, that good anymore, right? It's imagine uh, the actress for Trinity in The Matrix. What's her name? Trinity actress. Carrie Ann Moss was killed off in the very first episode of The Acolyte. What the hell? The Jedi Master. They uh they keep saying that it's a good show, but it's not a good show. Why should you throw away 180 million for a season 2? Season 1 only got 18% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, I heard about that. But honestly, I don't trust Rotten Tomatoes too. Hmm. Did you hear Sigourney Weaver is going to be in the Mandalorian and Grogu movie? I feel that she can only add to the movie what, popcorn? I don't know, man. Sigourney Weaver in a Star Wars film. If Mandalorian and Grogu is will be better, well, you know, although season 3 of The Mandalorian already has shown the cracks on it, and it's she may give it an alien vibe. Probably, yes. And well, alien, well, Ridley Scott, uh what's his name, James Cameron, gave her the break she needs. And what other alien movie did although I like every alien movie I watch, but Alien 3 was so-so, and Alien Resurrection was also so-so. Speaking of aliens, Did you see Alien Romulus? Yes, Brogu, I saw Alien Romulus. And somehow it was what? Mid for me, although it was different. We have the xenomorph plus the alien makers in Prometheus, which was a surprise. Yeah. It was a really weird surprise. And think that they could do something like that. The story took place in between Alien and Aliens, which is, I don't know. Okay, next topic. Rebel Moon. It was mid for me as well. The cinematography was excellent. It definitely had the look of the Alien franchise, plus the actor that played Andy, the synthetic, did an excellent job. Uh, that synthetic Andy was they put the face of Bilbo Baggins of Ash in that actor, which is the effect of AI. The other actors were okay, but I feel it was Gen Z a Gen Z alien movie. Seems like a bunch of teenagers running around screaming. Definitely, it was. And yes, Rebel Moon, the director's cut. So I watched it already. It's about what, three times, four parts, chapter one and chapter two. I did my watch along for both chapters, and I tell you, it was a different experience. It's definitely heavy metal inspired sci-fi, and Zack Snyder. Uh, Although I'm really biased, Zack Snyder is the goat to end all goats. Although no movie actually is a perfect movie, so but it's still a very good movie, fun movie. It's brutal, it's bloody, it's the way it should have been. Uh, yeah, it was. Netflix really outdid themselves with the Zack Snyder verse, and coming soon is of course the eight episode animation Twilight of the Gods by Zack Snyder. Yes, and it's an adult uh, cartoon, which is a breath of fresh air. Still, personally, I like those kinds of themes. It was slice and dice, and it is slice and dice, and well, to each his own. All the haters will hate, and I'm not a Zack Snyder hater. So back to Rebel Moon. So the actress that played Cora, So Brogu said, I think Zack Snyder should do another horror film for Halloween next year. So anything that Zack Snyder will do, I will watch. Honestly, when I first watched Sucker Punch, it wasn't bad for me. I think that movie was misjudged or misunderstood. Well, for me, being a Zack Snyder fan, and I think every movie Zack did was real dope, man. He should do another movie, probably. Yeah. So back to Rebel Moon. The quest for Isa is coming, and to find her and fight was the message of chapter 2, the curse of forgiveness. I think there are a lot of Isa. It's of course the concept of reincarnation, yada yada yada, and we in the Western world never really understand what's happening in that aspect. Although I really like the concept of the aliens in Rebel Moon, and it's like the old world, as Sin Havoc keeps saying. Yeah, and yeah. Oh, hey, sorry to see you go, Brogu. Yeah, you should catch up the replay. Thanks, man, for supporting the channel. And that's it for this topic. Next topic, of course, is Deadpool and Wolverine. So basically, Deadpool and Wolverine has earned billions already. So as of today, it's 1.262 billion in the box office. Man, that's big. For a superhero film, especially with all the flops that happened with every other movie from Marvel, it's nice to see that nice to see the support for Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds, and to think I honestly, this is a Marvel film. This is from originally from Fox, and to hit it this big, it's uh, it's short of a miracle. Yeah, We all. I don't. I watch Deadpool and Wolverine about two times. Yeah, that's and I sort of got tired of watching it. It's the novelty was gone by my after my second watch. Although I really enjoyed this film, we have the cameos were awesome. Wesley Snipes as Blade, Jennifer Garner as Elektra, Channing Tatum as the Gambit, also Daphne Keane as X-23. Yeah, it was cool to see them all. Also, the cameos was ginormous. I wonder why the cameos work in Deadpool and Wolverine while it failed big time in the Flash movie, which is I don't know. They have the same formula, in my opinion. They have the same formula with Michael Keaton as the Batman. They have Ben Affleck as the Batman. This is what happens when people don't support a movie. It just flops and flops and flops. Then the story wise, it's a fun movie. It's enjoyable. I really enjoyed watching this movie. It's a kick. It's a kick on the behind of every other superhero movie from 20 from before. Because let's face it, after No Way Home, the Marvel universe was well sucked big time, and that's the truth. Okay, this one I saw on Twitter today makes me laugh and laugh. We have Henry Cavill as Superman from ZSJL, and he's the Knight, and we have David Cornsweet from Superman L as the Psych. Don't do it. This actually made my day, and this really confirms what I've been saying that Superman L is gonna flop big time. Flop and flop and flop. All right. Last topic. This is the AI movie that Zod Writer is making, and it will be shown next year alongside Superman L. And I'm part of the cast as Dr. Qatar. The movie is called One Punch Dan, starring our old very own Bat Dan. Yeah, and I think Zod is about to finish the the first cut of the film, or has he finished it? And we still, this movie is totally made by AI, and that's my character, Dr. Qatar. I hope this movie be shown uh, in more places. And yes, that's it for tonight. Yeah. So I really enjoyed doing this. And I'm sorry that my guests didn't arrive. They're probably still busy with what they're doing. So, yep, just follow me in my socials: Twitter X, uh, Facebook, Tumblr, Instagram. Continue to support the Mikeyverse. Also, the hashtag sell ZSJL to Netflix, sell Snyderverse to Netflix. And yes, like the damn video. I'm out of here. See you when I see you next. Oh, yeah. My next stream will be on Friday night here in the Philippines. I'll be doing a watch along for what you call that, uh, Cowboy Bebop, the animation series episodes, uh, 5 to 8. Yeah. So long, guys.